Hello friends, in today's video we will be learning about FP&A skill set. What are the skills required in case you want to make a good career in FP&A profession? So I will be discussing some of the key skills today. A very important skill that is on my checklist is problem solving. In FP&A you will be given different problems. The more experience you become, the more complex problems you will have in hand. The important part is to build that approach on how to approach a problem, how to decode it, how to break it down into smaller problem statements and prepare a solution, come up with a solution. Okay. So problem solving will come with experience, but at very initial days of your career, just think it from that perspective on how effectively you can understand a problem or a problem statement that is given and how you can break it down into smaller problems for much more and faster solutions. Okay, so problem solving is one that is first on my checklist. Then collaboration, storytelling is very important. Again, collaboration, storytelling, communication for me comes in one single bucket. Okay, so if you have to solve any problem, right, you have to collaborate with other people, right? It could be within your organization, it could be external stakeholders, right? Because data capturing is very primitive in FP&A. For that, you have to learn on how to build good relationships inside organization, outside organization, so that you can collaborate. Once you have all the pieces of information with you, then you have to learn on how to communicate that to your senior leadership, to your other team members, to external stakeholders. And that is where communication plays, a very critical role, right? It has to be short, simple, easy to understand, because senior leadership does not want, long stories, right? So for, effective storytelling, you need to be really, over your solution, right? You have those solutions on your tips. You should be passionate, and that is how you could really be a good storyteller. If you don't have that command to your solution, right, then you cannot be a good storyteller. And again, for storytelling, one thing that you have to learn is oral communication on how you present, but important is also how you present it on your screen, right? And for that you can learn certain BI tools, things like PowerPoint, wherein you can put those financial analysis in small, shorter, effective slides, or maybe you can use dashboards in case your organization is using BI tools like Power BI, Tableau. There is a storytelling feature embedded in those, BI tools. Okay, so collaboration, storytelling, communication is the second skill that comes, right? Leadership will eventually come with, experience. Once you have understood all the different things in the FP&A department, you will have to start taking ownership, right? And that is how you would really gain that, leadership positions, so that is leadership skill. Okay, research and critical thinking is very important. you know it could be a case that a management is coming with a problem. For example, let's say that they want us to control on the expenses, right? Maybe they want us to run a spend analytics program. So important thing would be the research on how we can really look at the industry wide best practices of looking at spend analytics. And what is the critical thinking, like what is the end goal, how are we really approaching, what is the critical analysis about each and every step that we intend to do. Okay, so critical thinking is again very important. And other things like data analytics, financial analysis, business acumen, you all have to learn, right? When I say financial analysis, you have to be through with three statement financial analysis. Okay, that is your income statement, balance sheet, profit, and cash flow statements. You should be through with the ratios. There are certain ratios, financial ratios. You should also understand operational information, operational data, right? Because that is also FP&A team normally uses for building their analysis, right? For example, for sales, for marketing, there could be certain non-financial data, right? So that is what you have to really understand, right? On how you can use such data, how you can understand those data by collaboration, by communication, and use that in your analysis. A very important tool for you to learn is Excel, because Excel is the bread and butter of FP&A team. Okay, with technical, things that we are seeing, with the advent of technical kind of boom these days. In future, I'm expecting more organizations to move from Excel to FP&A tools like Anaplan, like other big marquee names that are, currently there in the industry. So yeah, but for any beginner, Excel is the bread and butter, because Excel is one of the easiest interface that everyone loves and everyone wants to see. Okay, so Excel you have to learn, and financial modeling is very important. Okay, so you have to learn on how to build a good financial model. FP&A model is very important, so that everything is dynamic, everything is real time. So if you don't build or can create such kind of analysis that is real time dynamic, then you have to really brush up your financial modeling abilities and skills. So, guys, this was a small video on FP&A skill set. I hope you kind of try and think about this and start learning this. In case you have not, in my coming videos, I will be discussing about different deliverables in detail, financial models, and primarily my objective would be that how I can make you learn these skills from those videos. So stay tuned for more videos. Thanks.